So every now and then I'll stumble across one of these and I always think they're interesting. I don't know how they get their data or what they use to figure out these projections, but the machine learning algorithm has now set its price prediction for April 30th of 2024 when it comes to ADA. So obviously many people are wondering, what direction ADA price is going to head from here. Are we going to go up? Are we going to go down? And sometimes these MLAs provide a little bit of insight. Now, I will say this is kind of a mixed possibility when it comes to ADA. So what they are saying is it's cautiously optimistic when it comes to ADA price. They're projecting 62.7 cents basically. And some people might say, oh, that's not very good. Well, it's kind of a question of what does the rest of the market decide to do? That's the bigger question, right? Do we go on a big retracement as the rest of the market where BTC pulls back and most of the market pulls back and ADA sticks at 63 cents, right? Then we're not looking so bad. If the market decides to go on a run and we're still sitting at 63 cents, well, then that's not so great. Now, I will say this, remember, April 30th, guys, that's post-halving. All right. We are actually that close to where April 30th, end of this month, is post-halving. We are going to be in very, very different times in crypto at that point, possibly even an early alt season beginning. Now, this is not financial advice. This is not a guarantee. We don't know. This cycle is very different from others. I would still think and would like to think that it's going to be a couple months post-halving to when assets really, truly begin to take off. But I want to show people kind of what we've done historically around the time of the halving. All right. April, first and foremost, April's been a very good month for crypto. You guys look in the years of the halving, you guys can see April of 2020 up 34% in terms of BTC, April of 2016 up 7% in terms of BTC. So we tend to do well in April in the year of the halving. Now, where things get a little dicey is when you look at the month of the halving. So for example, May of 2020 was only up about 9.5%. July of 2016 was down about 7%. So we're kind of in that like neutral sideways time in terms of that. Okay. And typically the month following the halving, you guys can see it's typically a drop month. So down 7% there. You guys can see down 3% in June. So it's tough to really gauge what the market is going to do here. We really do not know. Kind of in, again, uncharted territory, unknown waters. But I will say this right now, ADA's looking pretty decent. Okay. Sometimes when you get so oversold as an asset, the only thing you can do is climb. really, people need to think about that. Okay. A lot of people have gotten discouraged by ADA during these drops. Me personally, guys, I've just continued to add to my bag. I've used my indicator again. I know I've talked about it a bunch of times, guys. If you guys have not checked it out, if you're not trying it out, do it. Okay. It is well worth it. You guys can see some of these DCA flashes that provided great opportunities to add to our bag, especially on the daily. We had this big one back here, guys. This is huge. Okay. But I will say this, so many people have been discouraged by this drop for ADA of 30% that they've sold, they've liquidated, they've left, they're chasing other things. Well, when you get all these people with the short-term mindset, the non-diamond hands that liquidate their bags, and then all you're left with is people that are like, yep, we're going to watch the price go up from here. All that brings in is new buyers. That starts to push the price up. Price starts moving. People start noticing. People start buying. FOMO starts to set in. Price starts to explode, right? Remember, this is exactly what happened back here. Same exact thing. We're going through it just at a different date. That's why I'm saying I would not be surprised if we continue to follow this trend. The funny thing is that actually this fifth leg extension that I drew on here, we're following this perfectly, which is kind of neat. So hopefully that continues to be the case. Hopefully, by the end of May, we're somewhere around $1. That'd be pretty cool. But just know this, the fundamentals for ADA are still very good. We are still growing as a community. We're still adding new holders. We're seeing basically the shuffle from the hands of the impatient to the hands of the patient. And that's why we're starting to see price climb from here. So I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know where you think price is going to be on April 30th, but have a great day. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.